Hello, everybody, and good morning. Good morning, everybody. Just go through the list here. Today, you guys, we're not going to have much of a chit chat because I only have maybe in about an hour and a half today. I do have my son and granddaughter coming over, so I've got to get through this as efficiently as we can. And I know a lot of you guys like the mini reads, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of chit chat about the cases and everything. I think I pretty much have put out the information that has come out this week regarding the cases. So I'll just give some shout outs here. Hello, Marie, Elizabeth, Spirit Moon. Hello, hello. Thank you all for my mods for being here. Northern Elastic Healer, AJ. Hello and good morning. Corey H, good morning, my dear. Just me, JB, good morning. Betty Smith, good morning. Lorna, good morning. Please smash that like button on your way in. Let people know that we are live so we can get rolling on this. Hello, Simply Susan, good morning. Yes, me too. Me too. It's been a rough week. So with the storm and everything, they weren't able to come over. They did pop in briefly, but I was in a hurry there too. So I want to try and get through this as efficiently as we can this morning. So I'm not going to dive too deep into the cases. 13 likes, 22 viewers. Please smash that like button. Please also make sure that you have live chat selected at the top of your chat box. You can exit live chat. Just click the like button. Come on back in so we can get going. I want to get as many people in here as I can so we can get going on this, so I can get the names down. Good morning, AJ, Tracy, Christy Ray, Crazy Graham. Good morning. Mari, good morning. There's my sister. Good morning, Des. I know we spoke this morning, but I'm going to say good morning to you again. Live chat check. Yes, AJ, I got you in live chat. You have to make sure that you have live chat selected at the top of your chat box, not top chat, because then you're going to miss some of the chat. So, hello, Leslie. Cindy, good morning. Good morning, everybody popping in. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing, you guys, is I'm going to get my sister to put up the instructions on the mini reads, and we're going to get going with taking the names for the mini reads this morning. As we are doing that, I will give a couple updates. I don't know how many of you seen my last community post last night, where I continuously am going over these videos from Barry Morphew to see what else I can pick up. I don't have a lot of free time to be doing that, but I do try and do it as much as I can so I can see what I've missed. And when they were taking Barry, after Barry shows up where the bike was found, and they take Barry back to the house to get them an item of clothing for the dogs to get a scent of Suzanne, he's told, number one, not to touch anything as he's going in. And the cop asks, he says, to Barry, he says, we need you to get us a piece of clothes that she was wearing today. And Barry says, oh, okay. Well, that's the day she apparently went missing, right? And I don't know if the police did that on purpose or not, but they said, we want a piece of clothes that Suzanne was wearing today. And he says, oh, okay. He brings them to that laundry basket and points out her bike shorts. Interesting. So, sister, can you put up, please, the instructions? Marie, I got you. Grandma Jane. I don't know. Do any of the other mods have the instructions, please, for the mini reads? Simply Susan, I have you. If you do want a mini read, there we go. Thank you, sis. Got you, Simply Susan, and you want to hear from Grandma Bergie. So there are the instructions, you guys. If you do want a mini read, it's a $10 super chat. Along with the super chat, please make sure it's in US funds, and also give me a name that you would like a message from heaven from, somebody who has passed on that you would like a message from. And there's my sister's putting up all the instructions there now. So if you do want a mini read today, you guys, you're going to have to get it in quickly because I only have about an hour and a half today. And while we're doing that, if you guys have any questions that you would like me to try and answer regarding the Barry Morphew information that was just put out. For Full Circle says, according to most of us, she was wearing a swimsuit when she was possibly killed. Yes. I think his taking LE to the bike outfit was him attempting to navigate and control his narrative of a bike. If that was so, Leslie, I have you. If that was so, I don't think so, because she would have been wearing her biking clothes if she had gone missing from a bike ride. So him pointing to what she was wearing that day, you know what I mean? So that doesn't coincide with her going missing from a bike ride, because she would have had that biking gear on as well as the helmet that was found and everything else. AJ McCleary, it's $10 super chat. Okay, so Leslie, I have you. And yes. Thruston. One day I will get that pronunciation perfect. So AJ, it's another $5 if you want a mini. And there's a few things, like I said, I've got to keep going over it to see what I'm missing, because I tend to watch it quickly just to get the information, and then I go over the videos and pick out what I can. It's time consuming. So last night when I started doing that, I seen that. So yes, anybody that would like a mini read, please get it in now, because I'm going to be making this a quick live this morning. Like I do have. Okay, thank you, AJ. And do you just want me to say dad, or do you have his name that you would like to give, or no? I can just say dad if that's totally up to you. Lorna, it is another $5. They're $10, please, for the mini reads. If you want a mini read, it is $10. Girly girl, I got you. And you want to hear from Ida? Does I got you, my sister? Mom Terry, I've got you. We're waiting on Lorna. So Mary says, that was great. You picked that up, Willow. Very interesting. Something very serious wrong with the response. As you said, she was supposedly sleeping. Yeah. So the last thing that he would have seen her in was her pajamas. Where are her pajamas? Right? Why did he point to the biking shorts? Lorna, we need another $5, please. Again, you guys, if you need the instructions, please say so. And one of the mods, my sister will put the instructions in the chat. It's $10 super chat. Yeah, that's why I go back over it, Corey, with a fine-tooth comb and really take my time watching it. I still haven't watched that full video. I did catch that the police officer that was touching the light switches and that did not have gloves on, that they didn't bring their own bags. They're supposed to use paper bags for good reason. They asked Barry to go get them a bag. Do you have a bag? Like, why wouldn't you know you're going in there for evidence? Why wouldn't you bring bags with you? They didn't. So they allow Barry to go over and touch the drawer, touch the stuff in the drawers and everything else. Some are saying that they see him or hear him put something else in the drawer. I'm going to go over that and slow it down and enhance the sound. I think it's just him throwing the box of bags back in the drawer and hitting the bottom of the drawer, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to go back over it and enhance it a bit. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but like I said, my son is coming over, so I'll see if he can show me how to do that so I know for the future. Maybe my granddaughter, she's 7. Maybe she can show me. Lorna, we are still waiting on you. If the other $5 doesn't come, we'll take that as a super chat donation. Again, you guys, if you do want a mini read, please get it in now. Also, while we're waiting, we got 19 likes, 26 viewers. If you can go out and hit that like button so people know that we are live. A lot of people don't get the notifications, and hitting the like tends to help do that. So if you can please do that for me, that would be great. Crazy Graham. And you want to hear from Donnie? I got you. She probably could Willow laugh out loud and mine can. Yeah, I believe the kids know everything too. Please smash that like button, you guys. Let people know that we are live so we can get going on this. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Des, for posting the instructions again. Mari says the videos of Ali there seem to be so ridiculous. The spouse is always open for suspicion no matter what, and they are asking for his assistance. Exactly. Baggies from the home for evidence, for God's sakes. Nuts. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you, Corey. 22 likes, 31 viewers. Please smash that like button. Just exit the live chat. Go out, hit that like button so we can get started on this. The more that like button is hit, it brings it up in the algorithm and lets people know that we are live. Yeah, the one cop that picked up her clothing. Okay, thank you, Lorna. And the name, Grand Terry. Okay, I got you, Lorna. Thank you. Yeah, and the one cop goes over and turns on the back lights, no gloves on. The one officer that was there that was grabbing her clothes did have gloves on, but also that guy with no gloves on is touching that bag too. That's the bag that they are going to let the dog sniff to get Suzanne's scent, which is now going to have that cop scent on it too, as well as his fingerprints. Because guess what? He touched the bag. Like it's so shady. It's like it's unreal. Like, are you guys trying to help Barry get off? And then they allow Barry to touch stuff too. After telling him, do not touch anything when we go in there, they allow him to touch the drawer to get the bags. They allow him to touch the bags. They allow him to turn on light switches on the way out. Like, it's so shady. It's unreal. They could have been, but this is law 101. Do not touch anything without gloves. When you're investigating something like this, the first thing you do is put on your gloves, especially if you come across something that may be evidence, or you're going into the person's missing's home. Absolutely, the first thing you do is put on gloves. You don't know if somebody's broken in there to get her or whatever. Number one, that's the first thing you're taught about evidence and about arriving on a crime scene. Put on your gloves. So no, inexperience does not cut it with me. Does not cut it at all and does not excuse what they did. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be shutting down this very soon. So if you do want to read, please get it in now. AJ says, true. They were hopefully trained but not practiced. It doesn't matter. 101, when you get to a crime scene or a place where somebody has gone missing, they'd already found her bike. They knew that she was missing. Number one, the first thing they should have done, like the first cop, you see him putting on his gloves before he touches anything. The first thing you do, if you cannot remember that, then you shouldn't be a cop. Yep, this is the last call, you guys. If anybody wants a mini read, it's the last call right now to get them in. My sister just put up the instructions again. Like I said, I have very limited time today, so that's why we're jumping right into taking the names so I can get going on this for you guys. Speaking of the cops, one just drove right by. Yes, please make sure that you've selected live chat at the top. Good morning, Comp 2. If you 38 people in here, only 26 likes. Please smash that like button so people know that we are live. That's okay, sister. I'm going to be jumping right into the read. So if you do want one, please get your request in now. Please smash that like button. Let people know that we are live so they don't miss out. Thank you, everybody who has gone out and smashed that. We're up to 28 likes with 38 people in here. Thank you, AJ. It does. It helps bring the live up in the algorithm so people know that we are live. A lot of people end up coming in like half an hour, 20 minutes late and wanting to read. Usually I'm still in the process of discussing cases, so they got a chance. But this morning I am jumping right into the mini reads. So please, if you do want a mini read, get your $10 donation in now by Super Chat, along with a name who you want a message from heaven from. And we are going to get going. I'm giving it like tops 5 minutes. And then we are going to be starting. So far, I've got Marie Burke, Simply Susan, Leslie, AJ, Lorna, Girly Girl, Des, and Crazy Graham. Hello, Deja. So please, if you do want to read, get your super chat in now. Okay, sis. And yes, before you take off, you can share your link if you want, Des. If you haven't subscribed to my sister's channel, Dear and D Dauntless Detours, we're going to have a lot of things, hopefully this summer coming there, where you're going to see me and my sister doing some ghost hunting and stuff like that, some investigations at haunted places. So you will be able to finally see us two together. We're hoping this summer, Cindy, I won't travel, especially traveling from Canada into the US. I won't do that in the winter. So hopefully summer, beginning of the summer, because we don't want it too hot or we're sweating out there. So late spring, early summer is what we're shooting for. We're also hoping Des can get over here into Canada, and because I've got quite a few places around the Ottawa area, right down to from Ottawa to the US border is about 40 minutes. It's right near Cornwall. There's one in Cornwall and there's one in Montreal. Cornwall's the closest one, so that's where we'll be going, because there's also a jail, Canada's oldest jail. And it was the oldest, not only the oldest jail built, but that was still functional right up into the 2000s. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. Cindy says, no, you can't have her. She stays on our side. I think once she gets here, she's not going to want to leave. Okay, you guys, there's 2 minutes. If you want a read, please get it in now, because we are about to start. 2-minute warning. And I will not be taking any more after this. So once I start, I will not be taking any more requests. Also, you guys who have been following the Cody Bigsby case, I will be doing an updated read on that also. You guys know that all my first reads are done with my Ancestor deck, because that's the deck that I connect with the most for missing people, stuff like that. The deck was specially made just for me. You cannot duplicate a deck. I've got a lot of emails asking me to do a video on all the cards that are in my deck. That's not how it works. Those cards are based off of my ancestors. Your deck, you can have one made for you, but they have to be based off of your own ancestors, because it's your ancestors that intuitively give to you during your read how that card applies to who you're reading. Corey H., I got you. So anyone with a message for you? Anybody else? Because I'm about ready to shut it down. Once my sister puts up, when I tell her to put up that's it, that's going to be it. Oh yeah, you were supposed to remind me that in one of our conversations over the last couple of days. I'm writing it down now. Jack, Don, where'd that go? Jack Don Lewis. So does anybody else want a mini read? If you do, please get it in now. Corey, is that a donation? Just a donation? If you would like a mini, you have to add some more to that. LA just in. Okay, so anybody that would like Corey H. $1. Thank you, Corey. I'm not sure if those are, you have to change the slider, Corey, for those of you who have a slider, you change it to $10. Corey H. $10 from anyone that comes through today. Oh, Canadian. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for catching that, sister. So anybody else? Yes, please make sure it's in U.S. funds. I think there's somewhere there, Corey, that you can change it to U.S. funds. I don't know, because even on mine, just see your phone. Okay. I'm seeing my phone. I think I caught on to it already, but okay. Thank you, sis. I caught on to it, so okay. I'm doing a countdown. Anybody else that wants a read, get it in now, or you're out of luck for today, because I have very limited time today. If I do have a few minutes at the end, I may take more, but I have to be off here by 1:30 today. Hello, Anna Marie Marino. Hello, hello. So anybody wants a mini read, please get your $10 super chat in now. That's okay, LE. You can put it in. I think it's $12.50. Instead of putting 10, just put $12.50. And you can get that in LA. I will still take yours. LA, some. So I will take LA's. I'm going to leave it open until LA's comes through. Once hers comes through, that's going to be the last one that I take. If I do have a few more minutes at the end, I may take more. So please get it in now if you want it. Thank you, Cindy. Kat's got you. And who would you like to hear from, Cats? I need a name for somebody who has passed away that you would like a message from heaven from. Okay, LA. I may ask, will I move home soon? LA, I don't know what's going to come out. I don't ask specific questions. Spirit is going to give to you what they feel you need. Sometimes you don't get what you want, but it may just come out. If that is something, you got to think about it while I'm calling your name and manifest that. That's okay, LA. And please give me a name, LA, that you want a message from heaven from. And I'm also waiting on Kat's got my. Oh, Adrian. Okay, thank you, Kat's. You want to hear from Adrian? And LA, please give me a name of somebody who has passed on that you would like a message from heaven from. Grace? Okay, I got you. Okay, so right now I'm not taking any more, you guys. If I do get through the list and I have to be off here by 1:30. So if I do have a little bit of time at the end, I will take a couple more requests. Okay, so let's get going on this, you guys. I'm going to get the cards shuffled up and then we are going to start. And the first on the list is going to be Marie Burks. LA, when I get to your name, when you hear me say, this reads for you, manifest what you want, what information you want. Ask your loved ones who have passed to bring through those messages for you. And everybody can do that. You don't have to put it in chat. You can say it yourself to yourself and just ask. And like I said, you don't always get what you want to hear. Spirit gives you what you need to hear. My cough has gotten better, you guys. My voice has gotten a little bit better. So if I do cough throughout the reads, please forgive me. I'm doing my best. And like I said, I'm in the process too of trying to quit smoking. So I've been cutting down a lot on my smoking, which in turn helps get my lungs cleared out. So it can't be helped. Okay, you guys, we are going to start. And the first one up is Marie Burks. So Marie, let's see. Let's see what we got for you. And you want to hear from, let me just see my list here. I got to put my goggles on and get my hair out of my face. Let me just put my scrunchie in here. Okay, we are ready. So Marie Burks, you want to hear from Grandma Jane. Message from Grandma Jane. Okay, you got the Sea Beacon Fairy. Okay, talks about there's going to be some guidance coming your way. Let's get some clarification cards on that. So somebody is going to guide you through something, but where is that going to lead you? So I don't know if there's something that you have coming up that you need help with, or some guidance, or maybe some advice. One more, please. Maybe something that you're going through. I don't know. Let's get some clarification. I'm going to pull my chair in just a little bit more here, you guys, because I don't want my cards going all over. There it is. Okay, so what we got, the Delicate Fairy and her ferrets. And we got the Mermaid of Immersion. Okay, so Sea Beacon Fairy talks about you needing some guidance somewhere, whether this is something that you are planning on doing, trying, something maybe that you're going through in a situation that you have going on in your life, but somebody is going to be coming to you with some guidance, okay? It's telling me that whatever there's changes that are coming, and whatever these changes are, they could be hurtful, but they're changes that need to be made. Okay. And you got to be completely committed to this. Okay. To doing these changes. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself back in the same boat. So I do think that there's somebody that's going to come along and help you transition, because this is not going to be something that maybe you want to do, but you know that you have to do. Okay. And you have to have complete commitment towards doing this, or you're going to fall right back into old patterns, okay? But there is somebody, I feel it's a woman, and I feel it's going to be a younger woman that's going to give you some guidance, and this woman you are going to be emotionally attached to, okay? Because I've got the water there. So Grandma Jane, you would like a message from Grandma Jane. Can I get a message for Marie Burks, please, from Grandma Jane? Okay, so I don't know if you're questioning the reason that she left the world, or the physical world, or why it happened. She's letting you know that that's the way it had to be, that she's totally accepted her crossing and her passing. And I usually get with this is that they wouldn't have had it any other way. But I'm getting from her, I wish it would have been different, but this is what was meant for me. So I don't know if there's any guilt or anything surrounding her passing. Maybe people thinking if we maybe did things differently or got her some kind of treatment, that maybe she would be here. And she's saying no, that it was her time and she's accepted that, and that that's the way she had to go. So if there's any questions regarding her passing, she's saying that no, That's the way it had to be. So if anybody's feeling any guilt or wondering about that, please know that she is saying that that's the way it was meant to be, and she's accepted that. So I get that a lot too when there's people pass and there's questions regarding their passing. If something else was going on regarding their passing, or somebody was also involved, I usually get that card come out if there was nothing, if it's being investigated as a possible homicide or something like that. But when I get this card, it tells me that no, that was the way she was supposed to go. And she's accepted that. Nothing more should have been done. Okay, so we are moving on to Simply Susan, and you want to hear from Grandma Burgie. This card wants to come out. I'm going to take it because it came out sideways and then came out upside like that. Strangely lonely. Okay, so hanging on way too tight to something. So we don't know what that is. That could be hanging on way too tight to something, someone, feelings, memories, something. Let's get some clarification on that. But right now we're seeing that you're hanging on to something that probably needs to be let go. So let's get some clarification on that for Simply Susan, please. So there's one. One more, please. Strangely lonely. Why is that card there? Strangely lonely. Whoa, almost got a whole paw full come out there, you guys. There we go. Okay, so we got the strangely lonely, hanging on to something way too tight, something, someone, a memory, something along those lines. Now with this, I got a deep dark sea mermaid, and I got the mermaid and the turtle, okay, which actually are very similar cards. But the mermaid and the turtle tells me about somebody teaching you something. So I don't know if this is something that somebody has done to you or something somebody said. I'm getting the feeling like this is something that, how can I explain it? Something that's happened in your life that you still haven't let go, that you're still holding on to. And I believe it's almost like a lesson somebody taught you. But the deep dark sea mermaid talks about finding solutions in those dark places. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is something that you're holding on to way too tight. This could be a memory or something someone did to you that you still have not let go. It's time to let it go. And somebody, possibly an elder, is going to teach you how to do that, how to overcome it, how to get past it. Because I feel like it's bringing you sometimes to a dark, lonely place. Okay? Know that people know exactly what they've done. Okay? You can't change them. You can only change the way that you react to it. And I feel like you're holding on to this for some reason, almost like you can't let it go, but it needs to be let go. Because I think it's causing you some sadness that you don't need to be feeling right now. So you want to hear from Grandma Burgie. So you're going to get help from somebody. You're going to get help from somebody to let this go. Whatever that is. Take their advice. Okay, Grandma Burgie, do you have a message, please, for Susan? Okay, so I don't know if you're questioning what she thinks of the other side, but she's letting you know that it's beautiful where I am. I'm also feeling like this is somewhat connected to this. It's like, I feel like she had a lot of troubles in her life here in the physical world, a lot of things that emotionally hurt her, maybe not at a place where she wanted to be. Like, I'm almost seeing, like with this, it's like I wanted to be out in the country and seeing the scenery and stuff like that, but I was stuck in an old age home or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just using that as a hypothetical. It's like she didn't find her last time and days on earth in the physical world. I feel like she's not where she wanted to be. So she's saying now that that's where she is now. Where she is, it's beautiful. Everything that she wanted here in the physical world, she has over there. So she's quite content with her surroundings. Okay. So that is for you, Simply Susan. Let me take a sip of my coffee, you guys. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so we are on to Leslie, and you want to hear from Thurston. Okay, so let's see what we got for you today, Leslie. Oh, that one wanted to come out. They both flipped over. And this one, it didn't flip, so I was going to put it back, but then it came out. So it's important. Death in the Maiden and Eclipse Mermaid. So you got two that come out. The Death and the Maiden talks about boundaries being violated. Okay. And a powerful energy shift. When I get this, you see the red waters behind her. Somebody is trying to overpower you on something. There's an energy from this person that is shifting towards you. And I think this has been going on for some time. It seems like every time you feel like you're getting one step ahead, you're set two steps back. And that's this person. Okay. They're trying to show their dominance, and they're trying to cross boundaries with you that you've set. So let's get some clarification. I'm getting that already right from there without the clarification. So, and the red in here tells me that this is not good. It's not, it's deep emotional feelings of almost like anger towards you or some kind of displeasure towards you, because the water behind is not blue, which would signify deep emotional feelings on a different level. This is on a level like, it's almost like you keep angering this person, so they keep coming at you. So let's see what this is about. Yeah. Boundaries, but okay, no matter how I try, I still have cards that go flying. So this one went on the floor. Let's get one more, please, for clarification on this situation, please. One more, please. There it is. So what do we have for you? Your imaginary friend and a twist in the tail. So what I'm getting from this is this person was a friend or was friendly with you at one time and is now turned on you. And I feel like things from the past, this person keeps bringing up. Even though it doesn't relate to, I feel like this issue that she's having a problem with you now, I feel like this person you've known for a while, and they keep bringing up things, even making up things from long ago. And they're bringing that into this situation too. That's what I mean. Boundaries are being crossed, okay? And there's a twist. There's something that she's either doing or is about to do that you didn't see coming. Okay, so you're not going to see, if this hasn't already happened, this is, I feel more like this is on its way. Sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Leslie. But I feel like this person is not going to stop, because she's just getting angrier and angrier, and she's out to get what she wants. She's crossing a lot of boundaries, but she's also going way back into earlier days, nothing to do with this issue, but anything she can to disparage your name, she's going to do, even if that means making things up. And there's going to be something that she comes out with that you're least expecting. So please watch out for that. So a message from Thurston. Thurston. Okay, so, and 1, 2, 3 just popped out. He has something to say. 3, I don't know if you just seen them, but 3 just went flying this way. Okay, let's start here. I don't know what they are. I'm seeing them as you are. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And you see this, putting the pieces together. He's telling you you're overlooking something. There's something there that can put an end to all this, but you're overlooking it, okay? And he's also saying with his passing, things may not make sense about his passing, but he says you're going to understand it. And I think there's going to be things brought out here too. He's saying the pieces are going to come together, okay? You see this? It's not your fault. He's saying sorry to you. And I think, I don't know what exactly this is, but it's almost like he's apologizing for the mess that you're in. He's saying it's not your fault. I'm getting from him that he's saying that I should have made things solid. So set something in stone. So it's almost like he's saying that he didn't do something that he should have done that would have made this easier for you. So you're going to know what that means, okay? You got 3. So the last one that came out was my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know if there's something that you feel guilty about. I'm getting that he feels like you're putting some of his passing on your shoulders. And he's saying, no, don't do that. Please don't worry. He's doing fine. But he's apologizing almost to you here for not doing more so things like this didn't happen. Okay? And he's also saying what's going on right now is not your fault. Okay? So to me, he's agreeing with what you're doing, and he's putting blame elsewhere as to why these things are happening, why these people are coming after you. So I hope you understand that. I don't understand a lot of it, but the message isn't for me, it's for you. Okay, so AJ, and you want to hear from your dad. Okay, so this is for AJ. Okay, so we've got Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. So I see something about healing from some kind of heartache. Either you're going through this or this needs to be done. So let's get some clarification on why that card is there. Can we get clarification on the mending of a broken heart for AJ, please? Clarification on the mending of a broken heart. I don't know if there's somebody, AJ, that was in your life or is in your life that's always going, slow down, slow down. Because as I'm shuffling, I'm getting from my ancestors intuitively, slow down, slow down. So I don't know if that's somebody that always says that to you or it's being said to you, but I'm getting slow down. Or are you about to jump into a relationship that you shouldn't be? I'm getting it something close to the heart that you need to slow down. Or maybe they're telling me to slow down in shuffling. I don't know, but I'm going to clear the cards. There goes one. It just flew to my right that way. We will get that as soon as another one comes out. Okay, you got 3. So you got a bonus. This one came out first. So we got the mending Mend a broken heart fairy, okay, tells me about healing from some kind of heartache or about to be drawn into some kind of heartache. And I'm getting slowed down. So I'm feeling like it's almost like you're about to jump into something that's going to break your heart. That's what I'm getting. But I'm also seeing that there's some heartache in the past that you still have not gotten over. Okay. So the first thing that came out was Elizabeth and the Lion. You are unlike anyone else, and a time to say goodbye. Okay. So I feel like this is something you need to get over. But also I'm feeling there's a lot of contradiction here because I feel like you're heading towards heartbreak again as you're still trying to heal from the last heartbreak. So whatever this is, now this could be a new job, a moving to a new place. This could be anything that could cause a broken heart. I feel right now that there's still somebody from your past. There's two parts to this. I feel like you're still brokenhearted from somebody who hurt you in the past. And this is relationship wise. You still have not gotten over that. And I feel like you're moving into something else that is about to break your heart too. And I don't feel the moving into something is relationship wise. I think it's a decision. I think that there's decisions that you are about to make that are going to end up breaking your heart. Now, whether that be with another relationship or something else, I feel it's something else. Okay. And it's time to take the lead. Okay. So the only one that can help you heal from this is yourself, because I feel like you're constantly bringing up this past heartbreak and it's maybe causing some issues going forward from that. So into your daily life almost, or things that you are going to do from today and into the future, or what you're working on now. I feel like because of this heartbreak, you've really put up a lot of walls. So it's time to get past that. The only one that can do that is you. Okay, because it's almost like there's a lot of contradictions going on in your life right now. It's like, it's good for me, but it's not. I want to do it, but I don't. There's a lot of contradictions and complexities, okay, that are going on. So I think that you know that the decisions you're about to make aren't the right ones, okay? Because it's time to say goodbye. It's time to put something to an end. It's time to end something for now. So I believe that this is what is either happening around you right now or coming very shortly, that it's going to be like, no, I got to put it on the back burner because at this point in time, it's just not good for me. It's going to be a hard decision to make, but I think it's a decision that you have to make so you don't end up with a broken heart again. But in order to start doing things like that, you have to heal from the past. And I think this past hurt put up a lot of walls and made you that you don't trust. You got to start trusting your gut instinct. Okay. So whatever, I feel like you're going to be given some choices that I don't think you should be making any choices right now. I don't think it's the right time. I think that there's still too much eating you up from past heartbreaks. Okay, so from your dad, there's no such thing as death. So when I get this card, it basically tells me that the message for you would be, I'm still very much around you, even though you can't see me. In front of you, I am there. He doesn't feel, even though he knows he has passed on and crossed over, he still returns to visit. It's almost like it's almost like he's still alive without the abilities to be able to speak or touch, like that you would know exactly what he's doing. You know what I mean? And you can't see him, but he wants you to know that to him, he's still very much around you. And almost like in a protective way. You see, this is almost like you're in the middle and he's around you and protecting you. So he still feels very much alive. Okay. He knows that he's passed on, but I don't think he's accepted it. Keep getting these mixed up. It's not something that he chose, so that's understandable. Let me just take some more of my coffee here, you guys. Hopefully it helps with my throat. Okay, so Lorna, you are up. I may get through these ones that I have, you guys, and if I do, I will maybe take a couple more because they seem to be going smoothly. So Lorna wants to hear from Grand Terry. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Lorna. And you got two that came out also. Shallow Grave and, oh, you've got three. Ooh, Storm Angel's upside down. You got a Shallow Grave, you got the Mildew Fairy, and you've got the Storm Angel in reverse. So I'm seeing almost like you're missing somebody here. Somebody's walked away from you and you're missing them. The Mildew Fairy talks about cleaning something up. Okay. The Storm Angel, okay, talks about collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. So I feel like there's somebody that's not matching your beliefs or your energy in this. And this is somebody that you miss. So I feel like this is somebody who has either abandoned you or walked away from you. There's something going on here. Let me get some clarification cards on this. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you see this? Okay, there's two. Let me finish the shuffle because a whole pile wanted to come out. So I will finish a shuffle. Okay, so we got Snow White and her animal friends, and we got the brother raccoon. A lot of animals in here. Animals to me talk about safety, about protection, stuff like that, like a guard dog, stuff like that. The brother raccoon talks about having a safe place to go, and Snow White and her animal friends is inspiring some trust and confidence. So it's almost like you're pleading for this person to come back into your life. Somebody that you miss terribly, but it's right now, I don't see that happening because the Storm Angel is in reverse, which means that they're not at the same place as you. I don't know if you have been separated and maybe getting back together or hoping to get back together with your significant other or hoping to reunite with somebody. I don't see that happening anytime soon because of the Storm Angel in reverse. With everything still colliding, they're not at the same spot as you are. But I feel like you really miss this person, but for them, that's not enough. So it's time to move on. Okay, this is cleanup time. Mildew Fairy is cleanup time. It's time to move on from that because I think that there's something better out there for you anyway and is waiting. So you want to hear from Grand Terry. Oh. Okay, so you got two here. Okay, so your Grand Terry is also saying it's beautiful where I am. Like I said, when I get this from older people, I feel like they're letting you know that they're very happy where they are now. They're content with their surroundings. This generally comes out for when you ask to hear from somebody older, like grandparents and stuff, that they weren't happy with where they were when they were still in the physical world. So she's letting you know that it's beautiful where she is now and she's content. Okay, and again, we've got, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. There's going to be pieces that are put together. I think this is a direct message from your Gran regarding this. Okay, she's saying, stop dwelling on it. Everything happens for a reason. The pieces need to be put together. And I believe that these are pieces of you. Okay, so I feel like almost she's saying, stop shutting yourself off from others because of this here. Okay, so that is your messages, my dear. So girly girl, you are up next. And you want to hear from Ida. Okay, so let's see what is in the cards for you, girly girl. What is there for you, girl? Tammy Lou, I may take a couple more. I've got 5 more to do after this one. If I do have time, I will add more. So you'll have to hang around to the end to see if I add some more at the end. I think I will be able to add maybe 1 or 2 when I'm done these ones here that I have in front of me. And again, girly girl, you've got 2. Autumn is my last chance, and the Pink Lotus Fairy. Okay, so Autumn is my last chance. It talks about not giving up hope about something, and the Pink Lotus Fairy is a time for like meditation, spirit, to get spiritually connected. So I don't know if there's something going on that you're losing hope about, but we're going to get clarification on that. Tammy Lou, yes. Let's get some clarification on the Autumn is my last chance and the Pink Lotus Fairy for girly girl. There's 1, there's 2. Ooh. Okay, we got the fairy ring, learning new things. Also something happening very quickly. The unending sadness of looking back, replaying the past. Negative stuff around you. I think you got to get rid of the negativity that's around you. And I've got that with please don't lose hope. You got to surround yourself with people. I feel like there's something that you need to happen and you're almost giving up hope on it. With that being said, there's so much more new stuff that is going to be surrounding you, but you need to get rid of the negativity that surrounds you. I think there's a lot of people that are holding you back, saying, you know what, just give up. Give up. It's never going to happen. No, that's not cool, because these people are holding you back. They're being negative when they shouldn't be. They should be encouraging you and giving you hope, because I do feel whatever this is that you have been hoping for, it's coming. And I feel it's going to be coming late summer. The fairy ring also talks about you've got to approach this in a different way for this to be successful. You got to find a new way to deal with this. And once you do, things are going to move quickly in your favor. Okay? Because whatever you've been doing to try and get this to happen hasn't been working. So you got to try something new. Go about it a different way, and that's where things are going to change in your favor. But you've also got to get rid of this negativity that surrounds you. Okay? Surround yourself with people that lift you up instead of try to tear you down. Okay, so you want to hear from Ida. Okay. Hang on a second before I read that out for you. Actually, I'm going to read this out first. There's no such thing as death. When I get this, just like I said, this card came out earlier. Ida is surrounding you, okay? Surrounding you. Doesn't feel like it was her time to go. She does know that she has crossed over and has passed on, but she still feels very much alive. Still feels like she's got so much to give. And the ways that she's going to do that is letting you know that she is around you. I would be watching for things out of the ordinary, feathers, pennies, brushes on your face or arms that seemingly don't come from anything that was around you. That's going to be her letting you know that she is around you, okay? Almost in a protective form. As you can see, you're in the middle here and she's surrounding you, okay? So she is letting you know that she is constantly around you. Help and guide, protect. Okay, there was something I seen here. Let me just check it, you guys. before I move on. Des, you're next. Where is it? Okay, Tammy Lou, for a reading if you have time. If not, that's okay too. I'll catch you next time. Okay, Tammy, I think I may have room for you. I've got 5 more. I think I should have time to do that, so I will add you. Tammy Lou. And who do you want to hear from, Tammy, please? Message from heaven. Lorna says, I've always wanted to know if heaven is real and if it's beautiful. Well, there you go. You just got your validation there with the card that came out, Lorna. I'm going to take a little break before I do my sister. I don't think she will mind. Just so I can answer a couple questions and give my throat a rest for a few minutes. But this is, hey, Mott's question. Can Miss Willow see past lives in her cards in a reading? I would have to do a past life reading. The mini reads generally don't bring that out. It can. I can't control what comes out and what doesn't. So it could very well bring out something that may spark you. As I've been told that before, that I did that in a past life. So it could correlate. It could not. Like I said, and I say this every time, is the spirit doesn't give you always what you want. They give you what you need. Okay, so yes, we are very happy to have you here. I'm taking a little break, you guys. 5-minute break. Let's go on a 5-minute break. Let me take that banner off and put, let me get my keyboard here. And we're going to show that. Let's go on a 5-minute break. That way I can rest my throat hopefully a bit, drink my coffee. Yes, always glad to see and hear from the newbies that have just joined. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate you. As I appreciate all my subscribers, you will see that I have a great group here. Very respectful, very kind. So thank you for being here. Tammy Lou, you want to hear from Bob? I got you. Missy, get your name in now if you want one. Oh, I do see you did get in. Okay, I'm not going to take any more right now, you guys, after Missy, because I don't know if I'm going to have time. I got to be out of here by 1:30. So, Missy, I got to scroll down. I'm going through chat here. Yes, I'm also intuitive, and I get a lot during the reads and even these mini reads that come through from my ancestors. Even though I'm not using my ancestor deck, they do still come through and tell me, no, it's not what it means. And they show me something. So that's how I correct myself. If I say I turn this card over and I'm saying, okay, you need to meditate or something like that, my ancestors could come through and show me something else if I'm wrong. Okay, so they do still help guide me even through the mini reads. And yes, I'm highly intuitive. So Cat's got says she had a near-death experience and could say heaven is real. There's nothing to fear. It's beautiful. Okay, so Tammy, it's your stepfather? Okay. I will add that. Yeah, I got it. Missy wants to hear from Mama. Okay, Missy. Yep, we're on a 5-minute break just so I'm trying to rest my throat, but I'm still answering questions. So, yeah, I'd be able to do that in a past life read, just me. You can email me for that. um, just because we're on a break, we're going to put that right there because that's Dez's mama. That's mama right there. We're going to leave that there because Dez's read is up next when we come back from the break. I never know. Like we don't. I haven't really talked. We talk, but usually we have some pretty in-depth conversations where things are going on in my sister's life, and she shares with me. She's been so busy lately. We haven't been able to have those private kind of chit chats, so it's not unusual for things to come out that I don't know about yet, that she hasn't told me. So it's got to be interesting. Probably having a cigarette right now is not helping my cough, but well, we love that you are here too, Spirit Moon. So thank you for being here. There you go. You're very welcome. See that? See that? I'm just getting to this in chat now. Guess what? Mama's picture's been out for a bit. And that's why I said we connect on a different level, me and my sister. So it's like, yeah, while we're waiting during a 5-minute break, and this is long before I see my sister's comment. So let's put Mama's picture there. You're very welcome, Just Me, JB. And thank you for being here. Angels of Truth. Well, cats, prepare yourself because there's Des, then Crazy Graham, then Corey H, then Cat's Got My, and then LA, then Tammy Lou, and then Missy. Don't be nervous. The cigarette is not helping. And Cat's Got My, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I don't control what comes out. So if personal stuff comes out, I'm going to let you know. If spirit feels they need to let you know about something or tell you about something, it's going to come out. Believe me, I've caught my sister a few times. It's like, sister, you didn't tell me that. Well, now you know, she says. Thank you, Cindy. You're very welcome. Let me tell you about yourself. You're very welcome, girly girl. And you too have a great, blessed day. Oh, yeah. When you got a connection, it's there and there's nothing you can do about it. You can try and turn it off all you want. It doesn't happen. Yes. Instead of making a coffee, I should have made myself that tea with honey, that green tea that I had last week with honey. It worked. There you go. They're up there laughing at us together. Right now, Missy, they're up there going, ha 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 ha. Wait till they see what we throw out today. So be prepared, Missy, because you're on the list now. So a couple more sips and then I'm going to get going again, you guys. Okay, Mama, what do you got for us? What are you throwing at us? What are you throwing at us, money? Okay, so Des wants to hear from Mom Terry. Let's see what sister's been hiding from me. One's already wanted to get layout, and usually mom read cards too, so she has no problems throwing cards around. Let's see what she has to say. Let me get my glasses on. Okay, we got the sewer mermaid. So what this is talks about sensuality, but I'm also getting with the sewer mermaid that there's things. I almost feel like you don't think about somebody the same way you did. There's something going on here. And that's intuitively coming out. Something's going on. Something's changing. Something is not what it once was, almost like an avoidance of something or someone. Okay, so let's see why the sewer mermaid is there. And there's one. There's two. Let's finish the shuffle. For the raccoon. Animal world. Little brother, little sister. Okay, so I need another card. I need another card, Mama. You're all over the place here. If this is Mama, she's going, ha ha. Because the little brother, little sister is totally, I'm being told it's totally separate from this. But this talks about the brother raccoon, about a safe place to go, safe place to land, safe people, safe conversations, stuff like that have turned. Conversations. Oh, conversations. Oh, conversations that need to be had that are not good. Ill will speaking, stuff like that. But something has changed. I've got something has changed. But this is separate for some reason. Orca magic. Mom has a crystal ball that Des has now. And more came out. Look at Orca magic. Mom's crystal ball. I feel like these are connected. And this one. And this. This is almost overall, I feel, because it's drawing me here, but now I don't know why I just put the card there. So it's drawing there too. So this may be for both, because Little Red Riding Hood stands for not being a victim anymore. So a victim of something dark, something that scared you in the past. You got to not be a victim to that anymore. The Orca magic, I feel, is Mom's crystal ball. There's something about that crystal ball. I think you should be handling it. And I feel that you're going to get some messages from her through that crystal ball. She's brought up the crystal ball. And it's regarding this. So something's changed. Conversation. I'm getting conversation. She wants to have a conversation with you. I feel you need to handle that. But you need to be in like a very quiet place, Des. I know that's hard for you to do with everything going on there, but you need to find some quiet time, just you and that ball. Mom has some messages for you. She doesn't want to share them with me. It's personal. But this here, something turning bad that was once good. Sewer water. Now, I do know your husband works at a sewer plant, but there's a conversation that's going to go bad. Or conversations have gone to the wayside. They're not what they should be. Some kind of disconnect happening here. Okay, and it's almost like you feel like you fell victim to this, or that you're going to feel like you're going to be victimized in this. Again, she's telling me to show you the card. So, but I also feel here too, the little brother, little sister. There's something going on here too. Something about you feeling like it's your responsibility with something regarding them. Don't let the fear stop you from doing what you need to do regarding little brother, little sister. So this is somebody younger than you, or you're the younger sister of this brother. Either way, there's something to do with brother, sister going on. There's some friction that you need to deal with. And I feel that you have been fearful of speaking your mind because of repercussions, that they're going to victimize you again. And it's saying not to fear that. Okay, so momentary message, and I'm not going to be surprised. See, I was going to say, I'm not going to be surprised if something comes out regarding this. Look what came out. Don't be afraid. She's showing me the water. Deep emotional feelings. Not good. Somebody's not good with sharing deep emotional feelings, or you're afraid of being hurt deeply and emotionally. And I do believe that that is this. So I got don't be afraid here. Don't be a victim, and don't be afraid. Don't let fear. I got don't let fear stop you this time. And I got don't be a victim anymore. And I've got coming right from Mama, don't be afraid. So she's telling you. She always spoke her mind. It's time you spoke your mind and stop being afraid to do so. So there you go, my sister. Messages. Okay, so Crazy Graham wants to hear from Donnie. I got to clear these, you guys, because Mama's still trying to come through, and it does not surprise me. Okay, Mama, it's not Dez's turn anymore. It is Crazy Graham wants to hear from Donnie. Woo! I got Death in the Maiden. Okay, boundaries being violated, boundaries being crossed. Let's see what we've got with that, Crazy Graham. Why is that card there? Dominance, invasion, boundaries being crossed. Why is that there for Crazy Graham? Okay, Crazy Graham, we've got the Mermaid of Immersion, and we've got Poet's Brave Flight. So right away, we've got the Death in the Maiden, which is what this message for you is about. It talks about boundaries being violated. Talks about somebody maybe trying to pull some dominance, be dominant over you. And it also talks about some invasion of privacy. I feel that you're letting someone get away with doing things that you know they shouldn't be doing. Fear that they are going to, I've got almost that you fear that you will no longer have their help if you say anything. It's saying don't let the fear stop you, that this isn't right, what's being done. Let me just get another card, please, regarding the Poet's Brave Flight and the Mermaid of Immersion, please, for Crazy Graham. Get another card, please, for Crazy Graham. Oh my gosh. Miss Spiderweb. Somebody's lying. Spiderweb. Web of lies. Butterflies and ferrets. Fiona and the unicorn. Sorry, you guys, about the cough. I should not have had that cigarette. My own fault. So you guys can yell at me if you want. I'm feeling that somebody is overstepping boundaries with you regarding something. And I feel like they're trying to dominate you, and they know you won't do anything because you're fearful of them maybe pulling away and not helping you anymore or something along those lines, or doing something that can cause some trouble for you. Because I got the Miss Spiderweb is you gotta make another connection with somebody who could replace this person, because I feel like this person is keeping you under their thumb and you're fearful of saying anything about it because then you won't have them there to help you when you need help. I feel the spider web, the lies, the deceits. You got to reconsider the people that you allow around certain aspects of your life, like finances, big decisions, stuff like that. You need to find a new connection with somebody that you can totally trust, that's not going to be pulling a heavy and crossing boundaries. I'm reborn is what the butterfly ferrets. It's going to open up new doors for you, and it's going to let you see things more clearly as to where you stand on a lot of stuff, because I think that's being hidden right now by somebody who is crossing boundaries and invading your privacy. I don't feel the person is doing things for you with the best for you in mind here. I think somebody's being shady. Okay, so you want to hear from Donnie. Three came out. We will be together again. You see the three here? I don't know if Donnie has somebody else that is close to him up there, because I see two people coming to meet you. He is one of them. He is going to be there when it is your time and your turn to go, when you're called by the good Lord. He is going to be there to help you cross over to the other side, along with another, I believe, a female. Okay. He's also saying that he has a new understanding. So I think that there was things that were being done to him too, that he didn't understand when he was still here in the physical world, didn't understand how these things could happen or why, but now he knows why, because now he knows everything. So he's letting you know that now he understands why certain things were said and done, even if it was done with the best intentions to maybe set him straight. I should have listened, being set straight, somebody setting him straight on something. He says he should have listened, but now he sees that what was being said or being attempted was for his benefit. He didn't see it that way while he was still here in the physical world. He's also saying to remember him by the happy memories that you created. He wants you to look at the photos. Okay? So I don't know if you are dwelling on how you've last seen him. He wants you to go back and look at the photos. That's how he wants you to remember him. Okay? So that is for you, Crazy Graham. Corey H., you are up. Corey H., and you want a message from anybody that has a message for you. Okay. Whoops, there goes one. Let me grab it. Uh-oh. Storm Angel. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energies. Uh-oh. Let's get some clarification on that. There goes one. Let me just grab that one. Elizabeth and the Lion. Whoa! Another one just flew. Little wolf girl. Little wolf girl. And Elizabeth and the lion. So, storm angel tells me about things around you. People around you, you guys aren't matching energies right now. You need to surround yourself with people's energies and attitudes that match your own. Sometimes a collision in those are okay when you need some kind of guidance to get others' opinions. But right now, you need people that are on the same mindset as you are. Okay. Because I think that there's something that has come forward that you're dealing with. It's almost like, I wish I had somebody to take care of this, but I don't. So the lion is generally a protector. It's like you don't have that person to protect you. So it's basically like you're on your own trying to protect yourself. And the little wolf girl talks about it's okay to be alone or to do things alone. So whatever this is, this is something that you have to figure out on your own. Nobody's coming to save you. When I get that, it's generally like you have some life decisions to make. This generally is, do I stay? Do I go? If you're in a relationship, or I'm done with this job. I've got to change jobs. It's stuff like that, that they're decisions that only you can make. People can maybe help guide you, but they're not there. They're just saying, why don't you just do this and get it over and done with? You can't do it that way. This has got to be a thought process, and this can only be done by you. So you need to have people around you that are sharing the same energy with you, so you can come up with, maybe ask them for some their thoughts, but make sure they're people that are on the same vibe length as you. Okay, maybe that have gone through this themselves, because somebody who hasn't gone through this cannot give you guidance in how you should deal with it. But I'm seeing that although they can give you some pointers and stuff, this is something ultimately you have to do on your own. Okay, they can't do this for you. So where people came to help and save you in the past, they can't do that anymore. You have to do it on your own. Okay, so you want a message from anybody. Ooh, another one just flew towards me too. So you're lucky you got two. I don't know who this is because you didn't give me a name. You said a message from anybody. So you're the only one that's going to know who this is from, Corey. Somebody is asking for your forgiveness. So this is somebody that has crossed over, that maybe you guys weren't on speaking terms or had a falling out. They're taking responsibility for it, and they are asking for your forgiveness, even from the other side. It's almost like they need this. They can't go forward now without this. It's being brought out because they need you to forgive them. I don't know what this is, but that's the message. Isn't for me, it's for you. And I believe this is the same person that is seeing all your thoughts. They're seeing that you are still upset, or they're letting you know they knew that you were still upset with them when they crossed over. Okay, but they are saying sorry. Even from the other side, they are saying sorry, and they need your forgiveness. Okay, and they're going to see when that happens. They're going to know. So you're going to know who that's from, my dear. I do not. Cat's got my. You want to hear from Adrian? A message from heaven from Adrian. This is the messages from heaven, but you never know what is going to come out in the card from here and card from here. It could be all from Adrian, or it could be from different spirit that feels there's something that they need you to know, or to give you guidance or information on. You never know. And like I say, Spirit doesn't always give you what you want. They give you what they feel you need. And apparently there's a few here. Okay, so we got the carnivorous flower. There's an offer, but it comes at a high price. And the dress of alchemy, releasing power. So to me right now, Kat's got I feel like there's an offer that's coming to you, but it's going to come at a high price. You're going to have to give in to something that you don't agree to. Let's get some clarification on that. Let's get some clarification on that. Some clarification on the carnivorous flower, fairy, and the dress of alchemy, please. Clarification. Why are those cards there for that? Bats in the belfry. And time to say goodbye. Okay. So with this, we've got, there's an offer that's coming your way, but it's going to have a high price. It's going to require you to release some kind of power that you have over something. It's going to cause you to, if you want to take this offer at this high price, you're going to have to totally give into it. Whoever's giving you this offer. The things that I'm feeling, I'm almost taking this into consideration. Okay. That's what I'm getting intuitively. Take this into consideration, the bats and the belfry, because you can achieve great things on your own. You don't need to give up your power to achieve what you want to achieve. But there is somebody that is giving you a tempting offer. It's like, look at this. I know this was, and this is just going to be hypothetical. I know this was your idea, but let me take the credit for it and I'll make it big. That means you have to release the power to it when you could do this just as good on your own. So be very wary of whatever this is. This tempting offer, maybe they're going to offer you a large sum of money or something they're going to offer you is going to be very tempting, but it means giving up your power. When you can do this on your own, you may struggle more to do it on your own, but the bats and the belfry are telling me that you can achieve great things on your own. You don't need to take this offer where you got to give up all your power. Okay. And we got time to say goodbye, which tells me that no, something's got to end for something new to come forward. So I'm almost feeling like whatever this offer is, don't accept it. You got to give up way too much for this. That is not going to be beneficial to you in the long run, because even though it may take more time, money, energy from you, you can do this on your own and have full credit. Okay. So say goodbye to this offer for now. And whatever that offer was, I just gave a hypothetical. This could be a relationship. This could be anything. This could be a relationship saying, look at, if you want to be with me, you have to give up your family, your friends, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Whereas there's somebody out there that won't ask you to give up anything to be with them. So I just gave you a couple of different scenarios there that this could be about. But I see that there is an offer coming your way that you're going to have a hard time not taking. Don't take it. It's not in your best interest. Okay. Let go of it for now. Let them come back to you. Because when they see that you're going to stand your ground, they'll have a change of heart. But always keep in mind what they tried to do to begin with, to try and intimidate you, to try and, give you ultimatums. They're not good. Okay. Cat's got my eye. You want to hear from Adrian. Adrian, do you have a message, please, for Cat's got my... Look, there it is. Oh, we got two. You see this? I will always point you in the right direction. So when it comes time, stuff like this, speak to him, because he's going to steer you in the right direction. You see the fork in the road? I can give in, or I can do this on my own. He's going to steer you in the right direction. I send you loving signs through nature. Okay. Watch for the cardinals. Watch for the white butterflies. Watch for things in nature. That's him sending you signs that he's with you. Okay. But I do feel he is connected to you. I almost feel like he's a spirit guide. So he could have been bringing out these messages for you. This is his way, I think. That's what I'm feeling right now. These are messages he's sending you about this offer. Don't take it. So I hope you understand that, my dear. I can only give you what I'm getting. I may not understand it, but it's not meant for me. So, okay, where's that? Oh. Okay. Okay, let me just, I just seen something here that I wanted to. Cat's got I've got a whole bunch of faces here. And she says, wasn't expecting that. When Willow has done her readings, Cat's got mine. Make sure you ask her that question again. What question? No, I've got no printer issues at all. No, I got no printer issues. Fearless One, I'm not taking any more. I've got to be out of here in 15 minutes, and I got 3 more left to do, or I would. But right now, I just don't have the time. We are here every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. I start. Lady D, also, yes, I'm here every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. I just don't have the time today to take any more reads. I know the random white feather that came out of nowhere the other day was a sign. Yeah, watch for stuff that comes from nature, birds, animals, animal prints up to your door, stuff like that. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's just today I'm on a really tight schedule. Usually I would take a couple more. Oh, thank you. And thank you for being here. Like I said, Fearless One, if I could, I would. Believe me, I usually do. But I'm on a really tight schedule right now. But every Sunday, 11:30 a.m., I'm here doing these minis. Okay, I'm glad that you will be back. I'm really sorry. I wish I could do it for you, Fearless. Hang around, Fearless. If I do, let me get through these 3 I got left. If I've got a few minutes, I will do it for you. Oh, boy. Okay, cats. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, let me get going on this. So if I do have time, I can add maybe 1 or 2. Let me get going. LA. I believe my memory's crap, but I do believe it's you that wanted specific things answered. So please think of those things right now. Put them in your psyche, manifest them, and hopefully they will come out in your read, the answers that you're seeking. There's 1 card. Okay, and you want to hear from Grace. Mend a broken heart fairy. So healing from heartache, some kind of heartache. This could be anything. This could be a past love. This could be losing a job, losing a home, something that broke your heart, losing a friendship. It could be anything. Let's get some clarification. Nana Grace. Okay. I will make sure I say, let me write it or I will forget. Nana Grace. Okay. So let's get some clarification on this. Whoop, there goes 1 already on mending this broken heart. Oh. There's two, but I put the cards together before the shuffle was done. So I will do one more shuffle here to see if anything else needs to come out. Okay. Okay, so we got to mend the broken heart. Talks about kitsune and mermaid in a koi pond. Okay, which means there's somebody broke your trust, which broke your heart. So somebody that you had full trust in has broken that trust, which in turn has broken your heart. Mermaid in a koi pond talks about becoming the dragon. Let me get one more card because I feel like this is. Hang on, let me just get one more card. One more card, please, for LA. Why is the kitsune mermaid in a koi pond? Whoa. Okay. The mermaid of immersion and the fairy ring. So this mending a broken heart talks about healing from some type of heartache. This is somebody that you trust has broken your heart, and something about becoming stronger, becoming the dragon. You've got to be the bigger person in this. Left it kind of open, so I wanted another card just to see. We got the mermaid of immersion and the fairy ring that came out. Something about somebody wasn't totally committed. And this came in quick. So I feel like there's some heartache that you need to get over. Something happened very quickly, and it had to do with some kind of commitment. Somebody wasn't completely committed to something and still is not. So I feel like this could be some type of a relationship, either a significant other or maybe family friend that you've had a falling out with that has broken your trust. And I think you're trying to decide whether, I'm almost get the feeling like you want to jump back into this relationship, which it's not good because they're not committed to you, and it's going to happen again. They got away with it once, they're going to get away with it a second time. And this happened quickly. And it came to you quickly. I don't think that this is something that you should revisit. I feel that you should mend that broken heart and move on just by what has come out in the cards, because whoever this was that broke your trust and wasn't fully committed to you, what they did will happen again. And you want to hear from Nana Grace. You've got, ooh, and that one flew too. So this one, and this one. Okay, Nana is saying, please forgive me. So I don't know what this is about. I almost feel like she's saying she's sorry for leaving you. Not for anything she did wrong in the physical world, but for leaving you. She says, she crossed over when you needed her the most. And she says, please forgive me, because she's sorry for that. Okay. She's also saying that there is no time where I am. Time's only on earth. And you see the red rose, she's offering you the red rose. Okay. So she's telling you to use your time wisely on earth. Okay. And she, again, see, yeah, I feel like she's saying sorry for her passing when she did. But she said that that's the way that it had to, she was going to leave this world, and that's the way that it had to be. She's accepting of it. But she's also saying sorry for leaving you when you needed her the most. So I don't know what that means. That's up to you to decipher. But she is saying sorry for it. She feels like you needed her badly around the time of her passing. So she's sorry that she had to leave that way, and she's sending you love with the red rose. Okay, let me just scroll up here. I want to see. Okay. So there you are. LA, you no longer have to be fearful of getting a read. Okay. Tammy Lou wants to hear from Stepfather Bob. Oh my gosh. Those were quick. So this is a strong. Okay, so we got two that came out for you. One is in reverse. The out trick-or-treating is in reverse. Talks about being here, being present. And I've got the snow angel. See the wings are dark wings. Talks about somebody not being truthful, infidelities, betrayals, stuff like that. And there's signs that are already with you. And I've got the out trick-or-treating that usually generally talks about, we're here, like, come be good with us. I've got somebody almost like turning their back. Now, I don't know if this is an infidelity or if this is something that somebody's wronged you in some way that says, I'll always be there for you, but they're not. So somebody is being very two-faced with you, I believe. Somebody claiming to want to be around and be there for you, but actually they are not. And I think you've already seen some signs of some deceptive behaviors or some lies, cut them in some lies or something. They are coming, the Spirit's bringing that forward for you to pay attention to that. Okay, so why is the trick-or-treat upside down in reverse, and why is the snow angel there? Clarification, please, for Tammy Lou. Oh, one just flew in front of me. Let me grab that. See, I got the wolf moon. Stepfather's watching over this situation for some reason. I got another one there. Okay, so I got the wolf moon and I got the mermaid of immersion. Okay, so with this being said, I've already discussed this. There's some kind of betrayals going on with this snow angel. Okay, and I think that you are aware of it already. People or a person saying that they're there for you, they'll always be there for you, they'll always back you up, but they aren't really. It's almost like being two-faced. I believe these are direct messages from Bob because I got Bob as I was shuffling. Bob kept coming out. He's saying that he's watching over you. Okay, so I don't know if he came to your defense a lot when he was in the physical world, but he's saying he's watching over you. Okay. Also, this mermaid of immersion, he's saying that you will never have a complete commitment. There's never going to be a complete commitment with this person. So there's somebody two-faced behind your back that you think is there for you when really they're not. Okay? You got to be careful of this. And I do believe that you're already onto this. I've already found out some things that have been making you question things. But you've got Bob watching over you. And also, there's somebody that can't give a complete commitment. Okay, so a direct message from Stepfather Bob, please, for Tammy Lou. There's one that flipped over, so that's the second one. Let me get this back in my hands properly so I can continue to shuffle. I just didn't want to lose that one that I flipped over. Okay, so the first one that came out, tears cleanse the soul. So he says he sees you crying. So he knows how upset you are over this. And that's why he's telling you, like, let go of it. Let go of it. You'll never get the commitment that you want from this person. And he sees your tears. And he's surrounding you with his love. It's almost like he had some kind of extra protection over you, or always watching you in the when he was here in the physical world. There's a very odd connection there. And he's also saying, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived life differently. Okay. So remember how I said that I feel that there was an odd connection. There's something, I think you're going to know what I mean by this. There was some kind of odd connection. Like he loved you dearly, oddly enough. And he's saying that if he had only known then what he knows now, he would have done things differently. So he's saying that I believe he made some mistakes, and he wants to tell you that he sees the repercussions of his wrongdoings and his mistakes. And he's letting you know that if he would have known how that affected others, he would have done things so differently. So he's taking responsibility for doing something that he now would never do. If he could go back and change that, he would never do it. Okay? So that was for you, Tammy Lou. So Miss Missy. Oh, I'm glad Kat's got mine. I'm glad. So Miss Missy. Okay, so the two that wanted a read, if you are still here, I'm only accepting those two. Put your super chats up now with a name of a person you want a message from heaven from, please, and I will do them for you. If you are still here. Because Miss Missy is the last one. I will go over by 5 minutes. Okay, Miss Missy, Fairy of the Highlands. Strangely lonely. It's time to be brave, holding on way too tight. You're holding on to something way too tight from the past. It's time to put a brave face on and get over it, get past it, let it go. It's time to be brave, facing your fears, almost. Des, do you know who those two people were that had asked like 10, 15 minutes ago? Mermaid in a koi pond. Become the dragon. Talks about gaining strength again. Oh, Missy. Sacred beetle armor. Okay, this is all so far about becoming strong. You're unlike anyone else. Okay, so there's something that's you've been holding on to way too tight. I don't know if it was trying to make it right, trying to correct it, trying to get past it, trying to do the same thing over and over. I'm getting with expecting different results. But no, you can't keep doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. The result's always going to be the same. The person is always going to be the same. So whatever this is you're holding on to way too tight, you got to release it. You got to let it go. You got to just, if it can't be fixed, you got to just leave it behind you. Okay. It's becoming the dragon, taking control again over your emotions and your feelings, and putting up a shield. Okay. Learning to recognize troubles like this, and let them bounce off you. Stay right the hell away from them. Okay. Because you're contradicting yourself between what you're saying you want to do and what you're actually doing. There's big contradictions there. So it's almost like you're telling people, I'm not going to let you, and this is just hypothetical. I'm getting the feeling like what my ancestors are showing me is them telling somebody, I'm not going to allow you to do this anymore. But then you turn around and you put your guard down and you allow them to do the same things again, which puts you right back at stage one. Okay. So you got to stick to what you decide to do, and stop believing people when they say that they're going to change or do things differently from now on. Not going to happen. They're just seeing how many times that you're going to allow it to happen. And it's just opening up yourself for more heartache. Fearless one, I need a name, please, for a message from heaven. Okay, message from heaven. Missy wants to hear from Mama. Lucy? Oh, that's my granddaughter's name. Okay, I got you, Fearless one. I got several things that come out with this. Well, a couple that pop right up. Right away, Mama wants you to know that she's no longer suffering and pain. So I feel like before she left the physical world, she had some kind of ailment that she had to maybe even over medicate herself on because she was in so much pain. But she's also saying that even though she has no more pain, she's seeing your pain with dealing with this. Also telling you to let it go. Just let it go. Don't give them a second opportunity to do this again. You got to let it go. You got to stop hanging on to the past. You got to let that go. Anything that didn't serve you well, let it go. Sometimes we have to let things go to become better people and better versions of ourselves. Because when you hold on to stuff too tight, you start becoming what you're trying to let go of. Okay? Miss Missy? Okay, Fearless. Lucy. Okay, so that's going to be the last one. Since the other one did not put any in, that will be my last one. Fearless. Let's see what's in the cards for you. Whoa. Whoa. Fairy of the Divine Hand and Violet Angel. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Again, we got the black wings. I don't like that because it tells about deceit, dishonesty, lies, deception, infidelities, black wings. And it talks about breaking dawn. So it's like, it's almost like either somebody's trying to break through to you, break you down or something. Because with the Fairy of the Divine Hand, it talks about, or you're trying to break somebody down. Because the Fairy of the Divine Hand talks about a distorted view and overindulgence of something like intoxicating stuff. So it's almost like there's somebody that could have some kind of alcohol or drug problem that is either trying to break you or you're trying to break through. Two. Let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification, please. Whoa. Whoa. You've lucked out here. Okay. So you got the Delicate Fairy and her ferrets. You got little brother, little sister. You got the wolf moon. And you got the unending sadness of looking back. So what I'm getting now, this has become more clear. I feel like there's somebody that you are associated with that's very close to you, that you are trying to help break a cycle. And I do believe that it's some kind of overindulgence, somebody who has a distorted view of things, so may have some mental health issues that are followed up by drug use and alcoholism or something along those lines. Somebody's battling hard with this. I feel like this could be somebody that you are trying to help or somebody trying to help you. Because I've got the change is going to hurt. I know when people are coming down off of certain drugs and even alcoholism, they go through the withdrawals. That can be very painful. I see that happening. And it's almost like you feel that it's this person's responsibility or your responsibility to rid this person of all their demons almost. This is somebody I think that used to watch over you, that has fallen to the wayside, that has fallen into a deep, dark place. But that was very much there for you, maybe in the past. Somebody that you used to be able to turn to with everything, but now I see some kind of exchange of power here. So it's one or the other. Either they're trying to help you or you're trying to help them get rid of some demons that are going on there. And I mean, not by demons like the scary ghost demons, the demons within oneself, which could be addictions, stuff like that. The unending sadness of looking back, and talks about endless regret. It also talks about endless grief over something. And I think this endless grief and not being able to change what has transpired has set someone into almost like a depression. And I think that's what's brought on this overindulgence with some kind of substance. And it's almost like the past is replaying itself. So it's like you've watched somebody go through this before. Okay, so it's almost like you're doing your best, but it's causing you obsessive grief, a lot of grief. So I'm getting here that this is a younger person here with little brother, little sister, somebody younger. And if this is a case that you're trying to help somebody who's younger, like a little brother or a little sister or a younger friend, something along them lines, I feel like it's got to be done with almost kid gloves, because it could send somebody over the edge. But they definitely need intervention, because it's not going to turn out well. Okay, if help doesn't come in form of professional help. Okay, so you want to hear from Lucy? Whoa! Again, why are we getting this, please? Okay, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So again, she is asking you for forgiveness for something. And this is, like I've said before throughout the reads that this card has come out with today, is she feels like you hadn't forgiven her for something at the time of her passing. And she's having a hard time still dealing with that. And she can't fully let that go until she has your forgiveness. So she is asking you for your forgiveness, to please forgive her for whatever this wrongdoing was that you feel she did in the physical world. Okay? So that is that. And that is the end, you guys. And I'm only going to stick around for maybe 5 minutes, because I do have things that I need to get done here. And I have my granddaughter and my son coming over. So, let me see here. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Fearless One says, my son. I'm going to turn off the camera now, you guys. Your son? Wait, I got to scroll back up. I don't know if you said any. Thank you. So Fearless One says it. So I'm assuming this is your son that has some kind of... Okay, I don't know how to help him anymore. I've been given to God. Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, he needs some serious professional help. And I don't think she's asking your forgiveness for something, Fearless One. So I don't know what, did she try and maybe help your son and it didn't help? She's saying she's sorry for something. So that tells me that she, it could be if Lucy knew your son, maybe tried to give you advice or tried to help you with that and it didn't help. It could be that she's apologizing, but she's apologizing for something. or asking for you to forgive her for something. Okay, so that could be to do with your son then. Like I say, the messages aren't for me. I can only relay what I'm getting. I'm not supposed to understand them, so I do like it when people do put in chat, "Oh my God, this is what that's about." Like I know it's given me validation, so I appreciate that. So yes, you are in our prayers and in our thoughts, fearless one. I do hope that your son will go and get the help that he needs, because I feel, and I'm sorry to say it, and this is only my opinion, by what I've seen in the cards, that it's going to go south if he doesn't get the help that he needs. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So yes, thank you for that, Spirit Moon. Yeah, it's been bad for years. Yeah, well, if it's been going on for years already, fearless one, I think that an intervention needs to happen like ASAP. So does anybody else have any questions regarding the read, or yes, you're very welcome, fearless one. I wish I had a little bit more time to just hang out, and there's my sister on screen there, fearless. And yes, you're going to be kept in our prayers. And she's offering to chat with you privately, maybe help you find some resources if you don't know how to find them on your own in the area where you are. So there's my sister's offering some help there for you if you need it. Yes, and you have all of us here sending you prayers for healing and the strength that you are going to need, because you're going to need some strength to get through this. I mean, a mother's first instinct is, oh my God, my son's hurting. I got to coddle him. Where I think at this point, he needs the exact opposite. And it's going to be very hard on you, fearless, because our first instinct as moms is to protect. Okay, he's not in your area. Okay, so maybe Des can help you get some help for him in that area, but I think it's almost going to need to be done against his will, because I think that's the only thing that's going to save him. And I'm sorry, it's hard to even imagine. I've got goosebumps going through my body, but I feel like he's getting to that point where if he doesn't get the help now, it's going to be too late. That's my granddaughter's name too, that's coming over today. Her name is Lucy. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Yes, and more prayers for Fearless One. We are surrounding you, Fearless One, with the white light. We are sending out our prayers and our thoughts to you and sending you strength. Yes, everybody's sending you love and light, healing, strength, and our prayers. So again, there is my sister offering any help that she can give you, Fearless One. Okay, with that being said, you guys, I do have to get going. I'm still not dressed. I am in my jammies. So I like to be comfortable when I'm doing my reads. And especially when I meditate before my reads, I like to be in my comfortable clothes. So with that being said, I want to thank, Kat's got thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Very much so. I appreciate that. with that being said, you guys, let me just put that up for a second because I want to show my appreciation to you. Cat's got my, I really do appreciate that. You did pay for a read, so even doing that outside your read, I do appreciate that. I have some more information that I want to give you guys, but I can't bring it out yet because there's other information that has to come out by who got that information before I can bring out the stuff that goes along, coincides with it. So I will be popping on and doing some lives on that this week. Also, let me just check my book. February 10th this week, Thursday, Barry Morphew is back in court. It's a pop-up. It's a pop-up that has come to light that was just put into the records. So I will be doing that on Barry Morphew on Thursday the 10th. Now, I don't know if they're allowed their laptops and everything back in court. I know they're allowed them, but I don't think they're allowed internet access. So I don't know if they're going to be able to send out information as to what's happening in the court. But if not, I will get it after the court is done, and I will bring that to you. Letitia's next court date is March 17th. And that, I believe, I can stream. So what is coming up is Barry Morphew on February 10th, and then Barry again on February 24th. The next one after that is in March, and both Chad and Lori are up. For Chad and Letitia are up with that first. Barry Morphew's trial, don't forget, starts May 3rd. Letitia is also back in court. On March 28th. So twice in March she is in court. April, I've got Barry Morphew twice on the 7th and 8th. And then I got Barry Morphew's trial starting on May 3rd. So those are the things that are coming up, you guys, that I will be covering. I'll also be covering anything else that does pop up with these cases and others. I do have a read that I've probably got 100 emails since I've done the Cody Bixby read that people are wanting me to do that updated read as soon as possible because they're going to be going and searching some areas. So they need some more information. So I'm going to see what I can get from that. And also my sister wants me to do a read on the Lion King, or something to do with the Lion King. Not the Lion King. Sister, help me out here. It's not the Lion King. It's the something King. Jack Don Lewis. That's apparently been missing for mega years. That's been brought to light recently in something that my sister's been following. Anybody can help me out? It's not Tiger King. Tiger King. I got to write that down. Tiger King. Okay, so it's somehow involved with the Tiger King thing. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, everybody that's putting that in now. I keep saying Lion King because Lion King is what comes to my mind. So, Lion King. That's cute, Missy. And thank you again, Cat's Got My Tongue. Cat's Got My Tongue. I keep wanting to say Cat's Got My Tongue because that's a saying that we say often here. But Cat's Got My. Thank you for that super sticker. I appreciate it. It says Missy. See, the Lion King. If you would have put that up, I would have said, okay, it's the Lion King. Corey H says that would be a great read. Okay, so you guys are aware of it. I don't know how many people know about this Jack Lewis because I don't follow. I've heard a lot about the King guy. I mean, about the zoo. He gets right in there with tigers and everything and lions and whatever. But I've never heard about. My sister told me a little bit about it, and I was confused. Something about a woman wanting the I'm going to put his name right in front of me here. Tiger King shut down, but she had some kind of thing too. And my sister seems to think that she killed her husband, this Jack Lewis. Anyway, I don't want any more information on it. It's confusing enough. So I'm just going to do a read on Jack Don Lewis and see what comes out. I will do it as soon as I can, sister. There's that read that I have to do first, the updated one on the little boy that right now is missing, that they need some information. They're begging for it because they are out doing searches. So I have to do that one first. Don Lewis. Is it Jack Lewis or Don Lewis? Carol Baskin. That's her. I got to write down that name because Jack Don Lewis was, what's that name again? Because I remember my sister. Oh, I just missed it. Where the heck is that name? Oh no, where is it? Carol Carol Baskin. But she's still alive, right? Carol Baskin killed her hubby, Jack Don Lewis, because he went missing in 1996-ish. Okay, 1996-ish. Okay, that was Carol's husband. Okay, now I got it. So no more information on it. And not that I would put it together because I was confused. And my sister, I think, was losing a little bit of patience with me last night or the night before when she was trying to explain it. And I guess it's a whole big thing. So okay, so you guys, I do have to get going. I've got that written down. I do have to do the Cody update read first, but I will fit it in this week. And I'm so behind, you guys. If you've sent me emails, I'm so behind in emails. It is unreal. I think I got like over 160 emails sitting there. I'm going to go through them and get out the ones that are for read requests. There is a waiting list for reads anyway, but I want to get them separated from the other stuff. Jewel depends on, I don't recall it, so it's probably sitting in my emails that we haven't been able to get through yet. Like I said, there's hundreds of emails sitting there. Both me and my daughter will be going through those starting tomorrow. She's working, so tomorrow she will have the time. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I got to get going. My son is going to be here anytime now, and with my granddaughter. So until the next time, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I want to thank my mods for doing the outstanding job that you guys do and keeping this safe for everybody and keeping it respectful. Thank you so much to my mods. I love you guys to the moon and back. I love all of you to the moon and back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, thank you, Marie. Thank you again for that. I appreciate it. I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing, becoming members. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. So until the next time, you guys, watch my my community tab, because I will let you guys know there first what's coming up for that day, if I have anything coming up. I know a lot of you aren't getting notifications, so please check that community tab often, so you will know what's being put out that day. Okay? So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.